Shah Gilani claims he's found Nvidia's secret partner, and that this stock will surge more than 4,000% in the next 12 months. I reveal the stock here for free, so you don't have to buy Shah's newsletter. Just keep in mind that no paid or proprietary information is given away here. It's all guesswork based on public sales presentations. Let's take a look at Shah's track record before doing anything. He recommended 5 stocks in October 2023, and the first was Palantir. This stock was a home run, delivering nearly 1,000% gains to investors. He recommended Dell at the same time, and this stock has done well too, almost doubling since. Also, he recommended C3AI, and this stock is pretty much break-even since. He then recommended data center REIT Iron Mountain, and this was another winner, especially when you consider it's paid a 4% dividend in this time period. Shah recommended Digital Realty Trust, which was another data center REIT, and this was another awesome pick that also paid a good dividend. Shah also recommended Tencent, a huge Chinese company, in January 2025. Despite a minor hiccup due to Trump's tariffs, the stock is already up 20% and has been a good investment for me. Let's shift back to the presentation and try to figure out the stock now. It starts off by saying, discover why a newly public company is helping Nvidia, Intel, and Amazon dominate the projected $25.6 trillion AI market. Then Shah says, while Nvidia is making headlines for its record earnings, and more people pile into the stock, most people are missing out on an even bigger story. I've uncovered an Nvidia partnership that's been quietly tucked away. The general public knows little about it. You won't find much information on it in mainstream sources. But today we're breaking this overlooked story, and the company behind it, which I call Nvidia's secret partner. This company is just a fraction of Nvidia's size, but as you'll see, it is crucial to the success of Nvidia going forward. Because as I'll show you in a moment, this company's new technology solves the biggest problem in the AI chip industry. He continues on and says, already demand for this technology is through the roof. Every big player in the industry uses it, including Nvidia, Intel, AMD, Microsoft, and Amazon. In fact, Amazon just invested $144 million in this startup and agreed to buy at least $650 million worth of its products in the not-too-distant future. So what does the company that Shah is pitching do? According to Shah, Nvidia's secret partner creates a product that is essential for the next-gen AI chips. Shah goes on to drop more clues and claims hedge fund Sutter Hill is investing in this company, and Shah says, I was digging into what Sutter Hill is investing in now, and I noticed that they are big holders in a tiny company almost nobody has ever heard of. Nvidia's secret partner. I'm talking a 12.6% stake in this company, which is massive. According to Shah, this company is going to explode because of Nvidia's new chips. Shah says, you probably know that Nvidia just announced its new AI chip, Blackwell. It's, by far, the world's most powerful chip. Blackwell can make 20 quadrillion calculations per second. That's 500% faster than Nvidia's current AI chip. But there's a flaw with Nvidia's Blackwell chips, according to Shah. He says, but there is a problem. A rather big one, actually. All of these ultra-powerful Blackwell chips must be built out in AI GPU clusters. GPU clusters are essentially teams of AI chips working together. AI GPU clusters function much like a brain. Imagine each chip as a neuron in a brain. And Shah continues and says, the problem is, Blackwell is too advanced and too powerful. All the technology connecting these chips together cannot handle the amazing power and speed of Blackwell. Without the ability to send these 20 quadrillion calculations at lightning-fast speeds, it's like driving a Lamborghini on a one-lane road in rush hour. And Shah finishes by saying, that's where Nvidia's secret partner comes in. They've built new technology that connects all the chips in these AI clusters. Their technology doubled the data transfer rates. It cut energy usage in half. Plus, it can clean and amplify signals, increasing the reach of connections over long distances. In short, Nvidia's groundbreaking Blackwell chip that the world's largest tech companies are banking their future on simply wouldn't be possible without Nvidia's secret partner. The stock Shah is talking about here is obviously Astera Labs, ticker ALAB. Astera Labs is a semiconductor company based in Santa Clara, California, that focuses on high-performance connectivity solutions designed specifically for AI and cloud infrastructure. Founded in 2017, the company develops purpose-built chips that address data bottlenecks in memory, networking, and communication within data centers. Their products include PCIe and CXL-based retimers, smart memory controllers, Ethernet modules, and smart fabric switches, all aimed at optimizing connections between CPUs, GPUs, and memory systems. Astera Labs also offers Cosmos, a software platform for managing and orchestrating these complex interconnects. Here's the top 10 things to know about Astera Labs, and after I'll tell you if I'd buy. Astera Labs began fiscal 2025 with a bang, hauling in a record $159.4 million for the March quarter, up 13% from the prior quarter, and a blistering 144% higher than a year ago. That same quarter delivered a GAAP gross margin of 74.9% and swung to positive operating income of $11.3 million, showing the model can scale without sacrificing profitability, even while R&D spending stays heavy. Management calls 2025 a breakout year because every major product family is contributing. Aries retimers and cable modules keep legacy PCIe lanes humming. Taurus Ethernet and ICs tackle scale-out fabrics. Leo 140 controllers unlock memory pooling, and the Scorpio Smart Fabric Switch brings high-bandwidth PCIe switching to AI clusters. Diversifying the portfolio is key to smoothing demand cycles. In May, Astera announced that its entire PCIe 6 portfolio, Scorpio P-series switches, Aries 6 retimers, smart gearboxes, and active cable modules, has entered volume production, giving customers a plug-and-play path to next-generation AI racks months before most rivals. The company's switches and retimers have been baked into Nvidia's new NVLink Fusion ecosystem and Blackwell-based MGX reference design, a coveted endorsement that can seed design wins across hyperscalers rolling out GPU superclusters. Few chip upstarts post mid-70% gross margins this early. Astera's 74.9% rivals analog specialists and hints at strong pricing power born from being first to solve painful interconnect bottlenecks in AI servers. At roughly $14.8 billion in market cap and just under $400 million in fiscal 2024 revenue, Astera trades at close to 35 times trailing sales. The 52-week range of $36 to $147 and a 2.39 beta underscore how violently the stock can swing on sentiment. Since the 181-day lockup expired last September, executives have begun trimming stakes. In mid-May, the company's president sold shares around $90, following earlier sales by other insiders. While modest so far, selling pressure can re-emerge whenever the price spikes. Broadcom, Marvell, Rambus, and a host of smaller silicon vendors are all racing in with their own Gen 6 PCIe and CXL retimers and switches. Deep pockets and existing customer footprints mean Astera's first-mover edge may narrow quickly unless it keeps out-innovating and expanding its software stack. Astera's S1 makes it clear, a handful of hyperscalers drive most of its revenue. If even one delays an AI data center build-out, quarterly results could air brake hard. Diversifying the customer list is the next hurdle on the road from niche disruptor to durable franchise. Astera Labs is a company that I find very promising, and Shah's stock recommendations have worked well for me in the past. The company has a strong business model, and revenue is climbing rapidly year over year. Even more impressive are their gross margins, which hover around an incredible 75%, a rarity in the semiconductor industry. This shows that they not only generate revenue, but do so very efficiently. Astera Labs also isn't operating in isolation. They have massive partners like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Nvidia, so this isn't some early-stage pie-in-the-sky startup you're taking a gamble on. This is a company already playing in the big leagues with real high-value relationships in place. That doesn't mean the stock is without risk. A large percentage of Astera's revenue currently comes from just 3 customers. If they were to lose even one of these key accounts, it would have a significant impact on their top line. Diversification of the customer base needs to be a major priority moving forward. Another challenge is the competitive landscape. Giants like Nvidia, AMD, and Intel all have the resources and expertise to enter Astera's niche. While Astera has a lead today, they'll need to innovate and scale quickly to maintain it. Additionally, Astera is a fabless chipmaker, meaning it relies heavily on foundry partners like TSMC and other manufacturing facilities in Taiwan, China, and South Korea. Any geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, or raw material shortages could delay production or erode margins. Despite these risks, I like where Astera Labs is positioned right now. The valuation isn't overly aggressive, especially when you consider the growth rate and profitability. Personally, I don't see a need to wait for a dip. This is a stock I believe is worth buying now. And don't forget to click the link in the description to check out AlphaPick. Right now they're running their biggest sale of all time, and you can get $100 off this amazing service. Remember, I've reviewed over 100 stock picking services, and this is the only one that consistently beats the market, nearly tripling the returns of the S&P since inception. So again, make sure to click the link in the description and get $100 off this incredible deal.